Hey everyone, clutch number 2 is all shut out. I did not do a egg cutting video that came out. This is actually kind of cool to talk about. So I have everything up in the attic and temperatures are quite hot up here during the day, and I incubate obviously at 90 degrees, and these guys all started pipping. I had probably 6 out of the egg by day 51, which was pretty interesting. They all started pipping on day 50. So I've never had that happen, but yeah. And this clutch was a dual sired clutch. The mother was a pastel female 2012. One of the fathers was a pastel champagne, and the other father ended up being a spectre. So we are going to, I'm going to try and do this one father at a time, but these guys are all over the place. So let's get started. What you're looking at right here, sorry about that shaky camera, is a pastel champagne. This is a male, sadly, because I would love to keep it. It came out with a ton of paradox all over it. And really the champagne coming through is really bright and beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is the second pastel champagne. This one obviously is a lot more reduced with its champagne patterning, but at the end of it, it came out with a little ringer, which might be hard to tell. Gonna run to the other tub, which might be difficult to tell, especially with how quick it's moving, and it's just not showing up. I'm sorry guys. This is a very male heavy clutch. I wish it wasn't, because I would love to keep everything. This is a very beautiful, just regular champagne with a cool stripe down its back. Lower half of its back, that is. But yeah, very bright. And the best outcome that I could have gotten was the Super Pastel champagne. And very cool on this. Let me see if I can change. I hate changing the focus on this, but for this one I want to. It's sorry, bear with me guys. It's not gonna work. So this one came out with one blue eye, if you can see that, and one black eye, which I thought was very interesting. And that is a female actually, so I will be holding on to her, I guess, unless someone really makes a good offer. But I need to hold some females back. So the pastel champagne, he fathered 4 of the 9 babies. Now she laid 10 eggs. I noticed one of the eggs going bad within like the first week, and I don't think it was ever had any veins. So I only had 9 eggs hatch, unfortunately. But she's laid 9 eggs consecutively 3 years in a row now, which is pretty cool. So this is the spectre side of the clutch. This little spectre right here is not shed out yet. And the breeder I bought my spectre from, he's from Ohio. He showed me, I mean, you can just tell by the pattern. It's a lot busier. The alien heads are a little just jacked up compared to a normal ball python. You could say that they have a head stamp, but I mean, it's not really that noticeable. And I'm blocking out with the shadow. And also, right by the neck of these snakes, right there, you'll see that they'll have, hold on, sorry guys. They will have like a connected alien head, and they'll have spots right behind their head too, is what I was told. Now, I haven't proved it out with breeding any of my specters to an ivory, which I only had one male specter, and I sadly sold him when I thought I was moving to Texas. So yeah, so I may hold one of these back, I'm not sure, because this gene is very subtle and it's not that exciting. This is one of the specters that shed out. He's real pretty, he's lighter, and he's a male as well, so all these are male except for the Super Pastel champagne so far. And if you see that spot right there on his neck, that's supposed one of the indicators that I was told about. it's got a nice blushed head. Needs a real light compared to a normal, but I mean I've produced normals that have been this light as well. And then we move to the pastels. Gosh, slow down. I'm gonna put these on top real quick, see if this makes, nope, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna put that one in there. This one is the Runt, and I think it's just a pastel. I'm assuming it's just a pastel. If this is a pastel Spectre, then I'm disappointed with that more altogether, honestly, because it just looks like a pastel. And this was only came out at about 30 grams, didn't absorb its yolk, which I had a couple snakes do that last year, and they all survived and did well. And then the last two that I want to show you guys, put that in there because it's going crazy, are these two. Was this one and this one. I've produced a few, about 10 pastels from this female the last couple years. I wish that well, I guess I could look back at pictures, and I can't tell if these are pastel Spectres or not. So I looked up on World of Ball Pythons what an actual pastel Spectre looked like. It showed one picture of a baby with a pretty distorted pattern, and it looked pretty cool actually. These don't look like that. They also had an adult picture of a pastel Spectre, which looked just like a bright pastel. So I just don't know, you know, probably won't know unless I breed them and hold them back, but they're both males. They both have some cool blushing, which I don't particularly remember the other pastels I've produced from this girl having. Let's see. They do have no, that one doesn't have a connected head pattern. This one kind of does, which is cool. Sorry, I was looking at the snake, not the camera. So that one's got that little dot right there, and it's got both sides connected neck pattern, which is something I was looking at, and some blushing. I don't know. So I'll probably have to sell those just as pastels, unfortunately, but I can tell them, you know, that maybe possibly they have some Spectre in it. But yeah, guys, this is my second clutch of the year. I've got one more in the incubator from the Spider clutch, and I had 7 eggs total. It looks like 2 are going bad. They're in like mid-40s, day mid-40s. So I guess I'm gonna lose 2 of those. That could be because of the pairings that I've done with the Spider, but I'm not sure because I bred like 3 different males to her. So we'll come to that road when we cross it, you know, and we'll go out on all these snakes. But yeah, this was a very, very nice clutch. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna start posting pics of these guys on my Instagram, guys. Follow that. I don't know why I said guys twice, but follow my Instagram. I'm up to like 150 followers, and I'm, you know, it's fun. That's a fun social media compared to like Facebook. Facebook is not as fun. And yeah, guys, these will be for sale, all of them. So till the next clutch. Well, maybe I'll do a entire snake room update. I haven't done one of those in a few months. That'll probably be the next video before these next hatchlings come out, and you'll get to see those as well. Alright guys, till the next video, have a good day.